What's good, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Third and Reckless, man. End of week 5, man. Week 4 starts tomorrow, Thursday night football, man. A lot of football, man. Monday night was amazing. That was a good game. I'm glad I stayed up to watch it. The Jacksonville Jaguars take down the Kansas City Chiefs 31-28, man. What a hell of a game. The game started off kind of rocky for Jacksonville. They couldn't get enough started. They couldn't really do much in the first quarter, but they ended up finding a way to score in the second quarter, late in the second quarter, like 2.5 minutes left. But yeah, Kansas City came in hot, man. It came up, went up 14-0. We thought it wasn't gonna be promising. I thought it was gonna be. I knew it was gonna be close because Jacksonville is a hell of a football team right now. But hey, them boys showing up to show out. You hear me? Yes, sir. Hey, Patrick Mahomes had a hell of a game though. Shoot, 29 of 41, one touchdown and a pick, a costly mistake. He stared down the wide receiver the whole time. That left Devin Floyd right there to catch that, run that back for a pick six, man. The last thing you want to do is to let the other team score on your possession. They were in the red zone. You got to be smart with that ball, man. We've seen Patrick Mahomes make some amazing throws. It hasn't been the same this year, but we've seen glimpses. We've seen a good game the last game, but Patrick Mahomes got to get back to where he was at. And he led the team with rushing. He was running for his life. I mean, shoot, when Jacksonville was in man, everybody back turned. He just taking off. You got to have somebody sitting there watching him, spying him. That's what the Kansas City was doing to Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence led the team in rushing too with 10 carries for 54 yards and 2 touchdowns. Trevor Lawrence was playing a hell of a game, man. Trevor Lawrence is showing you, man, hey, they paid me this money. Let me lock in, man. 18 to 25, 221 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. And I would say, man, that interception that is questionable, man. That was pass interference. I mean, you bumped him off his route, you impeded, and I mean, you gotta call that ref, man. It was a lot of penalties, a lot of penalties on Kansas City. I will say that a lot on special teams. What was it? Number 41, 43, something like that. Oh my goodness, holding every time. 13 penalties for 109 yards, which ultimately led them to losing this game. That pass interference in the end zone, but it all started on that kickoff when he kicked it out of bounds. They started on the 40. Then Trevor Lawrence made some amazing throws. Oh my God. I know earlier in the game he made that 44-yard bomb to Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter went up and got that. The DB back was turned. So hey, let me high point it. Let me get that ball. But he threw a crazy ball to Brian Thomas, man. Put it in the breadbasket on the sideline. You can't ask for a better throw than that, boy. I'm telling you. Then they get down, they get down and hey, Trevor Lawrence threw that back shoulder, the cornerback right on him. Hey, that's PI every time, man. That's what you want to see. A DB head not turned, so hey, that's money ball, man. Then hey, that bobble snap, well, the right guard stepped on Trevor Lawrence's foot. That was crazy. He fell twice trying to get up. And if you ever been in a position where you're trying to get up in a hurry, that's exactly how that was. And they end up taking this game. They left like 30 seconds on the clock. He really couldn't. I mean, that's a lot of time for Patrick Mahomes. We've seen him get down the field in like 15 seconds and get a field goal. But penalties, once again, that holding on that special teams, on that kickoff return, the same guy, he was holding all night. All you got to do is let the guy go, man. That's all you got to do. But the big player of the game had to have been Travis Etienne, man. He only had 12 carries for 49 yards, but if you watch the Kansas City Chiefs have a great defense and is led by the head man himself, Spagnolia, defensive coordinator for the Kansas City Chiefs. They were blitzing all night. I'm talking sending blitzes from everywhere. And Travis Etienne Jr., was picking up blitzes, and that's why I say he the player of the game, man. Of course, you got your quarterback Trevor Lawrence throwing great balls, and Brian Thomas Jr. and Travis Hunter catching everything. So, but that man was picking up all the blitzes, man. He didn't have to rush a lot today. Today. I'm thinking about Monday night. He didn't have to rush a lot on Monday night, but he picked up a lot of blitzes, man. And the Kansas City Chiefs have a good defense. This is the first time the Jags them beat Kansas City since 2009. Let that sink in. This is a good-ass Jacksonville team, man. This is not the same Jacksonville offense that you've seen. Coach Liam, man, he doing some numbers. Duval. What he said at that press conference. This is a good Jacksonville defense, man. They now tied with the Colts at 4-1. They second in the division, but they tied in the division. And this division is out of the Colts and the Jaguars is what it seems like. Because Houston, they got their first win. We'll get to that. And you got Houston. They just got that big dub over the Baltimore Ravens. We're gonna get to that, but the Titans sitting 1-4, beating them Arizona Cardinals, man. Let's get to that game, man. Arizona, the Titans go over to Arizona and beat Arizona 22-21, man. Shout out to Cam Ward, man. He got his first dub. He was 21 of 39, 265 yards, no touchdowns. He did throw a pick, man. Kyler Murray, 23 of 31, 220 yards. This game was I was watching it on the what's the name of that stuff? What's the name of that damn thing? When it show all the games, whatever. I was watching it on that, and it was showing all the big plays, and you know how they go on that one station. But this game was ugly, man. The Titans couldn't get in the end zone for nothing. Their whole first half, man. The field goal after field goal, 2 field goals. They went in the halftime 6. It was 21-6. Arizona. This is for anybody that plays football. You know that ball needs to cross the plane before you try to drop it, bro. Like, simple, man. Number 31, the Cario, whatever his name is, from Arizona. Man, you changed the whole projection of this game. You could have went up 28-6. That would have salted them. That would have ended it right there. But you make a costly mistake not bringing the ball over the plane, bro. Like, what are you doing? That's elementary stuff, man. You need to be running gaskers, and then you got your coach coming over there and hitting your ass. They find his ass 100, I think 100 or 150,000 for that too. You got to be smarter than that, man. You changed all the momentum. The momentum went to the Titans like this, quick as hell. Man, the Titans scored 16 unanswered points, dog. They won 22-21. You got to be smarter than that, bro. You got to. That stuff like that is what changes the dynamics of any game, bro. It comes down to 2 to 3 plays every time. I'm telling you, watch these games, and it's a lot of plays, but at the end of the day, it's going to come down to 2 to 3 plays. That could be at the end of the game, towards the end of the game, or it could start in the beginning of the game. 2 to 3 plays, bro. Yeah, the Titans won off a walk-off field goal, man. You gotta love it if you're a Titans fan. They got a brand new stadium getting built over there in Nashville, man. I told y'all, man, we got a chance to go over there, and we seen the layout of how they building it, and that thing it's gonna be nice. Retractable roof, nice. But yeah, Titans win their first game, man. They go 1-4, and then the Arizona Cardinals fall to 2-3. Let me see where that put them. I think that's last in their division, honestly. Yep, they last in the division. Then the Rams 3-2, Seahawks 3-2, 49ers 4-1. Ooh. Hey, we got some close calls up in some of these divisions, man. The Sunday night football game, the Patriots beat the Buffalo Bills with the reigning MVP from last year, Josh Allen, man. The New England Patriots beat the Buffalo Bills 23-20. This was a good game, man. Drake May has found himself. He's playing a hell of football right now. 22 of 30, 273 yards, no touchdowns, but the big thing, no interceptions. That's what you like to see. They couldn't run the ball for nothing, but Stephon Diggs went back to Buffalo, gave them boys almost a buck 50 with 10 catches, boy. Hey, that's how you show them boys what you doing. You hear me? Josh Allen, man. Josh Allen threw another pick, man. 22 of 31, 2 touchdowns, 253 yards, man. You got to be smart with that ball, man. But if you're a Patriots fan, you should be excited, man. Drake May playing some hell of a ball, man. Y'all should be okay. The division is kind of wide open. You got Buffalo sitting at 4-1. I mean, then the Patriots at 3-2, sitting at second. So you really don't have to worry about the Jets or the Dolphins. The Dolphins are, I could just say it, man. Their season is tanking right now, and the Jets, they still haven't won a game. So you really don't have anything to worry about except for the Bills. I mean, these division games, they get chippy. So you never know who's gonna win these division games, man. Like I said, man, these guys see each other twice a year, and you just never know what you're gonna get from a division rivalry game. But let's get to the next game. The Lions beat the sleeves off the Bengals. This game was not as close as it looked. The Bengals got a lot of points out of the Bengals got a lot of points in garbage time. If you don't know what garbage time is when the game is pretty much over and these guys are still trying to go score and get stats, pretty much like a stat pattern. But man, beat them 37-24. Man, this game was ugly. Josh Allen, 19 of 23. He only missed 4 passes. 3 touchdowns, 258 yards, man. Josh Allen. Josh Allen. Jared Goff is playing some great ball too, man. He picking up from where he was at last year. Man, this could be a team that make it to the NFC Championship again, but they just got to get over that hump. Last year, you see Washington hung up damn near 50 on their head. I mean, football is any given Sunday. That's what they say, any given Sunday, for a reason, bro. But yeah, they beat the sleeves off of, man. David Montgomery and what is Sonic and Knuckles? That what they call themselves, boy. And Jameer Gibbs, man. Hey, that's a duo for you, boy. Them boys be getting after, man. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 8 catches, 100 yards, man. This is what I want to talk about right here, man. Jake Brown here, bro. What are you doing, bro? 3 interceptions again? Bro, you can't be doing that, man. 26 of 40, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 251 yards, man. Jamar Chase, you know he going to get his 110 yards, 6 catches with 2 touchdowns. But guess what the Bengals just did? The Bengals just released their backup quarterback, and they just signed Joe Flacco. The Browns benched Joe Flacco for their rookie, Dylan Gabriel. And the Bengals, with a desperation move, go get Joe Flacco. So now you got Joe Burrow out until December's time frame, which probably means he's not going to play this season. Now you got Joe Flacco coming in, a 50-year-old man going in. I mean, he's not 50, but I'm just over-exaggerating. Going in to be your starter. If Jake Browning and Joe Burrow can't hold nothing and they're young, that O-line is terrible. Now you got an old man finna be getting whooped on, man. That's elder abuse, man. Y'all can't do that, man. Y'all need to be checking on that line. That's what the Bengals need to be doing. Cause y'all don't give nobody no time, bro. Let me see how many sacks these guys had. It was only 2 sacks in the game, but man, 9 quarterback hits. Like, come on, bro. The Bengals, with a desperation move, go get Joe Flacco. I don't think that's gonna help you, but Washington goes into LA and beat the Chargers 27-10. The Chargers are now on a 2-game losing streak. I had high hopes for this team. It's still early, but Jaden Daniels, JD5, man, that LSU boy came back off of injury and led these boys to a dub, man. You can tell he trying to figure out, he's not trying to figure out. He's trying to get his traction back, get his speed, get acclimated back to the game, because a lot of times he didn't know when to take off, or he didn't take off in time. So he just got to get acclimated back to the game, and JD5 going to be straight, man. JD 15 to 26, 231 yards with a touchdown, no picks, man. That boy Krosky Merritt, 14 carries, 111 yards, man. You got to love it. Then Debo Samuel, man, 8 catches for 96 yards and a touchdown. That's a crazy duo. You got Debo and Scary Terry. I think Scary Terry was out. I know he had the injury. Yeah, I think he out, man. But Luke McCaffrey, oh my God, did y'all see that dot? Oh my God, Luke McCaffrey with his oof. Hey, that was a nasty catch, boy. 50 yards, 1 catch on that too. That was, man, that was an amazing throw, an amazing catch. I was like, oh, that boy got them hands, boy. Hey, you can't ask for a better ball than that, boy. I tell you what. But Justin Herbert, man, still turning that ball over, man. 22 of 29, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 166 yards. I mean, he didn't. I don't know, man. He gotta stop turning that ball over. I like the Chargers, man. They got a good defense too, but man, Washington just outplayed them. Washington just outplayed them. It is what it is, bruh. Now, this was probably the best game on Sunday. The Bucks and Seahawks. I'm talking about a shootout. Shootout. Hey, for real. Nah, but for real though. Man, the Buccaneers steal this game, man, in Seattle, which is one of the toughest places to play, man. That 12th man over there. 38-35, which puts Tampa Bay at 4-1, number 1 in the division, in the NFC South, of course. You really don't have anybody in the NFC South to worry about. I mean, shoot, you got Atlanta. They not doing much. Then you got Carolina. They just came off a big win. But then you got the Saints. They came off a big win too, man. First win, you know. But hey, these quarterbacks, man, they played amazing, bro. I'm talking about, man, back to back to back to back, dog. Man, this was a good game, man. Baker Mayfield, 29-33, 2 touchdowns, 379 yards. Baker Mayfield is one of them guys, man. But we need to talk about Ibuka, the rookie wide receiver, balling out. Do you hear me? 7 receptions, 163 yards, and a touchdown. Now imagine when Mike Evans come back. Oh my God. This boy is something serious, dog. He's balling out for his rookie season. 445 yards, 4th in the NFL. 5 touchdowns, 2nd tied. He's averaging 17 yards a catch, man. He's gonna be something serious in the up and coming years, man. He's a big target for Baker, man. 6'1", 205, big target for Baker, man. Then imagine when Mike Evans come back, it's just gonna get better, man. Then you got on the other side, man. You can't be mad at neither one of these quarterbacks, man. It was no defense, but this was some good quarterback play. Sammy Darts, 28 of 34, 4 touchdowns and a pick. He did throw the interception. But then you still got JSN, Jackson Smith, and Jigba. 8 catches, 132 yards. Man, the battle of the Ohio State wide receivers. Ohio State been having some good wide receivers come out, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. But Kenny Walker had 10 carries for 86 yards as well, man. When I tell you this was a good game, it was a good game, man. Pretty solid game. This is the games that you like to see on TV, man. It was pretty much even all the way down. But the Bucs end up kicking that field goal, and they stole this game on the road, man. Now we're going to stay in the division. The Carolina Panthers beat the Miami Dolphins. Puts them 2-3, makes Miami 1-4, bro. This game was ugly. This game was ugly, man. Miami put up 17 points quick, bro. And, man, look. 27 of 36, 3 touchdowns, 256 yards. But they couldn't run the ball for nothing. They cannot run the ball for nothing. You letting Carolina put up too many points, man. Too many unanswered points at that, bro. Jalen Waddle had a day, 6 catches, 120 yards, and a touchdown. But, man, let's talk about Rico Dowdle. Rico Dowdle had 23 carries for 206 yards. That means your defense don't got nothing. They just bowing their backs and getting blew up. You gotta be kidding. It's the same Rico Dowdle that was at the Cowboys now. He barely had 100 yards, a 100-yard rushing game with the Cowboys. He put up 200 against Miami. Bryce Young, 19 to 32 touchdowns, 198 yards. But, man, at some point we gotta talk about them Dolphins, boy. Them boys looking bad this year. And then Reek gone. Then Xavier Howard, he retired. I don't blame him, honestly. I think it was 5 games with people that was up 10 and lost, bro. Crazy. Let's get into them Colts, man. The Indianapolis Colts beat the Las Vegas Raiders 40-6. Like I said, the Colts are sitting number 1 in their division at 4-1. The Raiders 1-4, man. Not looking good for they little fans over there. But Daniel Jones, 20 of 29, 212 yards, 2 touchdowns. Looking good, man. This is a good-ass Colts team. Jonathan Taylor, boy, every time he was in the red zone, he getting in the end zone. He just walking in, toe tapping on you and everything, boy. Hey, 17 carries, 66 yards and 3 touchdowns. Yes, sir. That's what you like to see, man. Daniel Jones, man, he found a home, and I'm kind of glad Anthony Richardson sat out. Well, not sat out, but he got hurt. I don't know. Remember, he was tired last year. He just sat out. He was tired. He said, I'm tired. I want to get out the game. I'm glad Daniel Jones found a home, man. He playing some good ball this year. The Colts looking real good this year. He got 1,290 yards on the year. He third in the NFL right now on yards. But yeah, man, the Raiders couldn't get in the end zone, man. Geno Smith still throwing picks. 25 of 36, 228 yards, 2 interceptions, man. He's still throwing picks. Ashton Jeanty, 14 carries for 67 yards. Come on, man. You gotta stop throwing picks, man. It's not looking good, man. Let me see how many picks he done thrown on the year. He thrown 9 interceptions on the year already. He threw 3 last game, and then in week 2 he threw 3 against the Bears. So you gotta be clean with that ball. You gotta be careful throwing that ball. The Cowboys beat the Jets. This game was over before it started. Cowboys beat the Jets 37-22. That makes them 2-2-1. Ew, that's an ugly record. But yeah, this game was over at halftime, man. Shoot. The Jets couldn't get in the end zone in the first half at all. It was 23-3 going into halftime. Then the Cowboys came out and put up another touchdown, 30-3. They didn't score until the fourth quarter, and midway through the fourth quarter, I mean, that's garbage time points. That's what I be telling y'all. These garbage time points, they got a lot of garbage time points. Dak Prescott, man, shout out to Dak Prescott, man. He playing hell of some great football this year. 18-29, four touchdowns, no interceptions for Dak. That's rare. Nah, but 237 yards, man. Dak is playing some good football this year. I gotta give it. I give it props when props is due, but he's playing some good football. I mean, granted, this is the Jets, but Dak is having a good year. He thrown 1,356 yards, and that's second in the NFL. He's playing good football, man. If you look at all the games, I mean, week 1, 237 yards. Week 2, 319, 251, 361. That was against the Giants, and then 188 against the Jets. Wait, what I'm talking about? I'm tripping. My fault, y'all. That was against Philly. But yeah, the Jets, they rebuilding over there, man. Justin Fields, 32 of 46, 283 yards, 2 touchdowns. He had a clean game. And I forgot to talk about Jay Will, man. Javonte Williams. He running that ball for them boys, man. He was a great addition for the Cowboys. I know they had some linemen out and everything, but Javonte Williams, man, 16 carries, 135 yards and a touchdown. Yeah, but like I was saying, man, the Jets, man, Breece Hall, 14 carries, 113 yards. They just can't get nothing going, man. Defensively, you got Sauce Gardner getting beat by damn, what's his name? The NFL young boy. He get beat by NFL young boy George Pickens, man. He hand fighting in the end zone, and Sauce Gardner haven't been the same since his rookie season, since he was defensive rookie of the year. He hasn't been the same. He hasn't been playing some good ball. I mean, it is what it is, and Sauce Gardner was one of them guys, man. But yeah, the Jets, I think their season is over, man. So if you're a Jets fan, sorry for you, brother. But let's get over to Denver and the Eagles, man. The Denver Broncos beat the reigning defending champs, the Philadelphia Eagles, 21-17. The Eagles scored 17 points and couldn't get nothing else going. They got stuck at 17. Bo Nix was playing some great ball, man. Bo Nix, 24-39, 242 yards and a touchdown. Shout out to the Broncos defense, man. They getting after, man. They was sacking Jalen Hurts like left and right, man. They had 6 sacks on the game. And what's his name? How you pronounce that? Davito? Bonito. He had 2.5 sacks, man. The problem is the Eagles, they can't get the running game. So what teams are doing is they're gonna make you throw the ball. If you know the Eagles are having troubles and struggling throwing the ball, they're gonna try to run the ball. But that's what their identity has been. They've been running the ball. So hey, we know what you're about to do. You're not gonna beat us on the ground. Saquon Barkley, 2'6", is not gonna beat us. You're gonna have to beat us throwing the ball. And we know that y'all are shaky. I mean, Devontae Smith had a great game. 8 catches for 114 yards, but they bottled Saquon up. 6 carries for 30 yards. I'm gonna stop your main threat. Your main threat is running the ball. I'm gonna stop that. So now you gotta show me that you could beat me in the air. And Jalen Hurts, 23 of 38, 280 yards, 2 touchdowns. It's giving them their first loss on the season. You're not gonna keep winning the same way. You won last year like this, but it's not. At some point, you got to change it up. You gotta show glimpses of something else, because teams gonna figure you out. I mean, look, he scored 17 and shoot, the Broncos scored 18 unanswered. That won them the game. The Texans mollywop, devour the Baltimore Ravens. 44-10. This was the rematch from last year. You remember Baltimore went in there and they beat the sleeves off them. I think this was the night Beyonce was on Netflix singing. She had the halftime show. But man, this is CJ Stroud of his rookie year. We haven't seen him play like this since his rookie year, man. CJ Stroud, 23 of 27, 4 touchdowns, 244 yards. Man, we ain't seen this since his rookie year, man. He's been slouchy. I know he had a press conference the other day saying he feel old and he's 23 years old. He said he felt old. I could see how that could be said, or he probably meant something else and it got misconstrued, but you can't be saying nothing like that, man. You gotta be politically correct when you're a quarterback in the NFL, man. It's a business at the end of the day. But yeah, they went over there and beat the sleeves off him. I told y'all, man, Cooper Rush gonna be. I feel sorry for y'all Baltimore fans. 14-20, 179 yards, 3 interceptions. He was playing for the Texans on Sunday. He didn't want the ball. He was just giving it back. And if you got bad quarterback play, your defense is already horrible, and your quarterback is turning the ball over, your defense is already bad. Now you're giving the other team more opportunities to show why your team is bad or your defense is bad. Not a good look for Baltimore, man. This should be a steal for the Steelers. They should be able to take this division, because if you look at it, man, right, Steelers 3-1, right? You got the Bengals. They just switched to old man Flacco. They don't have a good quarterback. Then the Ravens, they without Lamar Jackson. Cooper Rush is your backup. They don't have a good quarterback. Then the Browns, they got a rookie, Dylan Gabriel. He played some good ball on Sunday, but you only as good as your team, as you're only as good as your quarterback. And right now, the Steelers are the only one with a quarterback that is playing like top tier. We'll see what Dylan Gabriel do in the up and coming weeks, but let's get over there to the Browns and the Vikings. The Browns went over to London and lost to the Vikings. What am I about to say? Beat the Vikings. Dylan Gabriel played a good game. If you looking at it, you got hope with him. He played a real good game, man. 19 of 33, 2 touchdowns, 190 yards. It's a lot of stuff that the Browns need to do for them to be a good game. A good football team. You got a good defense. Denzel Ward, Grant Delpit, Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett himself, he changes the game for everything up front. But if you've seen this game, man, it's really nothing to be mad about Dylan Garrett. He missed a lot of throws, but this game came out early Sunday morning. But yeah, you can't fault the kid, man. It's his first start, so. But Carson Wentz steps in for J.J. McCarthy, goes 25 of 34, 236 yards and a touchdown, and 123 of them yards went to Jay Jettas, no other than Jay Jettas himself. Yeah, man, he third in the league with 449 yards on the year. But what did the Browns do? The Browns traded over Joe Flacco to the Bengals, and then had the nerve. This is how you know the Browns organization is just playing with Shedeur Sanders, man. You just traded over Joe Flacco to the Bengals. You made Dylan Gabriel QB1. Then you got the nerve to say you're going to make a decision later about QB2? You don't have no other QB on your roster, bro. Stop playing with that man's name, bro. Y'all, like, at some point, the league needs to investigate. They need to be investigated, which is going to be hard because Robert Goodell is the head and he's the freaking investigative team, so it's all just corrupt. But Stefanski said he going to let the week play out and make a decision later when asked about QB2. He also said all roster type of things, I always have to be mindful of our players and our players' development. And I want to make sure that I'm always doing what's the best for our players and, of course, our team. But with young players, I'm always thinking about last week, making a change to Dylan. You have to think long and hard about that because these are young players that you are so invested in their development. So I'll let the decision play out and make a decision later. Stop playing with that man's name, bro. You gotta, bro. You don't have no active quarterbacks on your roster. Who you gonna put there? Where you gonna pick up a quarterback from? It's a lot of teams that need starting quarterbacks right now. You think anybody finna go over there and be QB2? Let that man have his chance. You already named Dylan Gabriel your number one quarterback. Put him at QB2. There's no veteran presence in the locker room already for a quarterback. You just traded over old man Flacco. Stop playing with him, Stefanski. But I left the best for last. My team, the New Orleans Saints, man, we beat them ugly ass Giants 26-14. Yeah, I thought we wasn't gonna win the game this year. All that woo, whatever. We got this dub, man. Thank you, Jackson Dart. I know you had a lot of animosity against the New Orleans Saints because we didn't draft you, but you gave us 2 picks, man, back to back to Kool-Aid McKinstry. I appreciate that, my boy. I really appreciate that, man. But Spencer Rattler, 21-31, 225 yards. Yes, sir, man. Rashid Shaheed, man, he hit him with that dagger over there, boy, man. 87 yards, man. It was nasty. 114 yards, 4 catches for him and a touchdown. You gotta love it, man. Hey, Scatterboo, he was looking out for us too, man. A lot of fumbles, a lot of turnovers in this game for the Giants, and I really appreciate it, man. I didn't think we was gonna get a dub this year. I mean, I had hopes for. I said, man, we should beat the Giants. You know, they got a rookie quarterback with Jackson Dart. We should beat them, but Jackson Dart, 26 of 40, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 202 yards. Like I said, man, he threw them 2 picks to Kool-Aid McKinstry, man. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. That's what I like to see, man. Hopefully, these boys can keep it going, man. No turnovers for the Saints. 5 for them funky ass Giants. Yes, sir. That's what you like to see, man. But yeah, that's pretty much it for week 5, man. You gotta love NFL football, man. There's nothing like NFL on a Sunday night, Monday night, and Thursday. And NFL, please stop doing these double headers on Monday. We do not need no doubleheader on Monday. Soon, it's going to be doubleheader on Thursday. Then they're going to do a doubleheader Sunday night. Bro, it's enough time on Sunday to put all them games on, man. Man, it's hard to be trying to flip through channels looking at 2 different teams or 2 different games. And, nah, man, I ain't got time for that, bro. Just put them all on. Put all the games on Sunday. Have a Sunday night, one Monday night, one Thursday night. Keep it simple, plain and simple. But them boys trying to get that cheddar, you hear me? They trying to get that money on. Nah, bro, we ain't going for it, dog. Yeah, but let's get the leading rushers so far in week 5, man. We got Jonathan Taylor sitting on top, 480 yards. James Cook right behind him, 450 yards. He's having a good-ass year, man. James Cook, he just got paid, and he's trying to show y'all why he got paid, man. Shout out to him. Then Javonte Williams with the Cowboys, 447 yards. And my guy, Travis Etienne, man, I told you, man, I gave him player of the game for that game against the Kansas City Chiefs. 443 yards. Then J.K. Dobbins right at number 5, 402 yards. It's only 78 yards that separate the top 5 rushing leaders, man. It's crazy. We're gonna get to the top defensive players going into week 6, man. You got Nick Bonita with 7 sacks, bro. He's going crazy. He gonna have if he finishes on the pace that he had, he gonna have some crazy numbers at the end of the year. Jordan Brooks with the Dolphins, 57 tackles. Of course, you got that many tackles when you're on the field that much, when your offense sucks. And then Devin Lloyd leading the league with interceptions with 4 of them things, man. You seen him run that thing back 99 yards. Yes, sir. But yeah, man, that's all I got for y'all today, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I hope y'all liked the video. I hope y'all comment on the video. I hope y'all subscribe to the channel, man. I appreciate everything, man. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all share too as well, man. We on the road to 10 subscribers right now. You know, we starting off from the bottom, but hey, the only way to go is up. So I appreciate y'all, man. And just like that, hey, I'm JP. I'm out.